Okay, mic's unmuted, so that's all good. Oh, good. Volume's already down on my phone. I'm just checking. Oh, yeah. Let me go ahead and test out the chat box, too, while I'm at it. Yeah. We are live. Okay, well, there you go. There's the purple one there. Oh, yeah, folks. I did some adjustments on the Streamlabs app. Which I think now we have, like, little icons and stuff on the chat signals so people can tell who's chatting from where and such. There you go. Also, I apologize for starting the stream a couple minutes late. After getting off work, my mom said she probably may end up spending the night at my brother's house due to a little emergency. So it's pretty much just me here, and I have to lock all the doors in the house and such. And that's kind of why I was late. Only been a couple minutes late, but late nonetheless. Oh yeah, turn the lens on. I forgot about that. There we go. But anyway, though. Salute Terence, everyone. This is Terence here. And I am an idol in training, hoping to bring smiles, laughter, and joy to everyone around the world while playing games and doing fun activities. Hope you're all doing well today. Hope you're all having a good Thursday evening. My time at least. Or hope you're all having a good day or night or whatever time of day it is for you. Good time zones. And yeah, that pretty much sums up most of my day. Got off work like a couple hours early. And then I just spent most of my time just relaxing as well as eating leftover dessert and watching some Hololive clips. And that's pretty much about it. So why don't we go ahead and switch over to the game. Today we're playing Game Builder Garage, by the way. So let's switch over to the game, shall we? Oh yeah, I'll put my headset on too. Otherwise I can't hear anything. There we go. Also, let me turn the volume up a little bit on the game a little bit. Hopefully it's not too loud though. As long as it's not overpowering anything, I think we're good. Alright. Let's start the lesson. Oh yeah, for those of you who haven't seen the last stream, we pretty much finished making our racing game here, as well as finished the last checkpoint of our game. And now, in today's stream, we are now doing on to the 7th lesson and the final lesson at that. And that is Super Person World, which we're going to be building this game together. And by me, I mean meaning like Bob and such. So yeah, let's begin. I think we left off on the first lesson here. And now we're on the second lesson. So why don't we go ahead and begin the step 2. Hello again. Hey Bob, how's it going, buddy? Hello, hello. Great to see you again, Terence. And hello to you too, Alice. Alrighty. So we're all set to continue with programming for Super Person World. Alice, you're going to sit in with us again. Yep, in fact, I'm going to sit in on all the steps. Cool, huh? Yep, and just way to be intrusive right there. She's just showing in to assert her dominance, of course. Sasuke Alice. Well, just try not to get in the way, okay? You know damn well she's gonna get in the way. Now, where were we? Let's do a quick review on what we accomplished so far. We made a person, made the green flat, and made the camera follow the person, as well as rotating the camera. Yeah, I just reviewed your whole steps in like 10 seconds. But I can read this. But we can read the dialogue. In the last step, we built the platform and made it so we could control the player with the left stick and B. And I showed you how to set up the camera so that it can be controlled with the right stick. Don't forget about that. And this time, we're going to arrange it so that the player breaks when they fall off a platform. To the program screen. Program scene may as well be the Batmobile at this point. Quick Robin to the Batmobile. In this case, it's like, quick Terence to the program screen. First things first, let's call up a location sensor node. Okay, how do we... Oh, sensor, okay, location sensor, okay. Oh my, we finally made it to the last lesson. Move you up to here, and then open its settings. Alright, what you got? Disable visible under properties. Okay, now to close the settings. Connect the location center node onto the person node. Like this. And with those two linked up, the location sensor node on will send the player character's position as an output. We'll use that output to determine when the player has fallen off the platform. If the player position is lower than the platform, that means that the player has fallen off. That means we'll need to compare the output of the location sensor node on's Y port to see if it's lower than the platform's height. Sure, if you want to get all detailed about it, but stop interrupting. Yeah, I told you she was gonna butt in, my guy. You know damn well she was not gonna stop. Getting back on track, let's call up a constant node on. Okay, for input, it's the constant. Planet stars, nebulae. Where they have gone, only I will remain. I am the constant node on. Oh, you just say that like you're some type of god or something, apparently. Yikes. Anyway, move the constant up above. And open its settings. Set the number to -10, okay. I mean, I can just do that. Close the settings. -10, you say? You better believe this won't change. -10. Now we'll call up a comparison node on of the greater than type. At least I think that's greater than. Oh, I'm burning with curiosity. Is the player lower than the platform? Is it? I need to know. I mean, that's kind of what you're here for, though. Put the comparison node on by the location center to node. Connect the location center node on's Y port to the comparison. Input 2. Okay. Next, constant node on to input 1. Now the comparison node on will output a signal whenever the player's position is lower than -10. That's right. But you're interrupting again! It's really important to explain how the setup works. Though, Bob. Moving on, we'll need a destroy object node. Call one up, please. Let's destroy attract. Oh, I don't think we ever seen the attract node on yet. Hee. Something you have to destroy something to create something else here. I mean, oh wait. Hee. Sometimes you have to destroy something to create something else here. Put the destroy object node on over by the comparison node on. Yep, you got it, buddy. Open screens and disable visible. Want to destroy what you could. Enable person only. View. Then close the screen. There's the settings. Now connect the destroy node on to the person node on. Like this. Finally, open the settings for the person node on. Under properties, enable destructible. Where's the settings? Yes. Connect up the comparison node on and destroy object, and we're done. There we go. Okay, let's test that out on the game screen. Go ahead and make the player fall off the platform. Goodbye, cruel world. As you can see, the player breaks when they fall off the screen now. And for our next feature, let's set up an automatic retry triggered when the player breaks. Yeah, like we always do. Okay, to the program screen. Well, I like how Bob is constantly getting annoyed by Alice's interruptions. It's cute dynamic. First, call up an object break node. Okay, you're in the inputs. Okay, state change, okay. Hey, hon, it's your last lesson, huh? I must say, you've impressed me. Just need to stay on track a little longer now. Then you'll be a fully fledged programmer. Yeah, we're kind of working on that. Note the settings. Check one. Enable person. Oh, turn everything else besides the person. Okay, good. There we go. And next, we'll need a timer node. Call one up, please. Timer. A little bird told me this is the final lesson. You really should have told me about that in advance. How else am I supposed to prepare for it? Sorry about that, timer node on. Plop it over the break object node. Object break. And now connect you to thing. Now call up a retry node, if you would. Retry. Yep, the last lesson, eh? My advice to you is to give it your all, or you'll end up getting mired in regret. Go to retry node on here, then connect you to here, and done. When the person breaks, the game will restart automatically. Let's test it over to the game screen. Try falling off the platform. Or suicide. The retry was triggered automatically. We still need to add a few more platforms, but I'd say we pretty much wrap things up for this step. Back to the program screen. Copy this object note. Okay. And place it up here. Copy again. Right here. Copy. You. We got a little parade of platforms now. Let's see how it looks on the game screen. Let's walk across them. We made nice, simple to set platforms. Simple set of platforms. Great. How about making these into a stairway? That would be a lot more fun, right? Actually, I was planning to keep it simple here, Alice. Come on, why don't we try it out? To the program screen, Terence. Wow, just butting in. Again, okay. Yeah, I know. Okay, then we drag you here. Oh, okay. There you go, that's the side. Here. Maybe we should raise the height if we're going to serve as the first step. Statement. Switch to side view. Oh, okay. Now open the settings and change the color. Set to brown, okay. Color. I mean, you also could have just hovered above it, so it's easier for you to tell what you're talking about. Those the settings, yep. We'll build a stairway step by step. Oh, yep, I know what you're doing. I mean, wouldn't it make more? And hello, Hill, or Hiei, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Copy again. We're pretty much making a 3D platformer now. And we have our stairway. Switch back to overhead view. Check it out on the game screen. Go where the stairway is. It is a pretty sturdy looking stairway. Not bad, not bad. Also, we need to have our little person node on do more than just run and jump too. Doesn't that look fun? Maybe I got a little carried away there. Do you think? I have to admit though, it does look pretty fun. Yep, we're just getting started too. We're in the building phases of it. Pretty much just learning how to build the level here. Well then, now that we have our stairway, can we please head back to the program screen? Okay, so step 2 is complete. Hee, congrats, hon. Splendid. Oh, very nice. You're darn right. I got a bit sidetracked again, so it took a while. But our game is getting there, little by little. Indeed it is. In the next step, we'll be adding some cool gimmicks to our level. Gimmicks, huh? See you in the next step. Bye. Okay. The first gimmick, huh? Alright, let's see what your gimmick's on this. Welcome to step 3. Good to see you again, Terence. I mean, it's not like I have anywhere else to go. As usual, let's review what we accomplished so far. First, try running the player off the platform. AKA, goodbye cruel world. As you saw, we made a setup that breaks the player when they fall off the platform. On top of that, we built up the levels environment. We also made the design even more fun with a cool stairway. So this time around, we're going to liven up our level with a great gimmick. I know, you're wondering, what's this incredible gimmick? Well, it's a moving platform. I think we kind of made those already. But this time we're probably gonna be doing it in 3D. So there's gonna be a little bit difference. Alice, spoilers! But you're right, we'll be making a moving platform. Just like the one we made in Risky Run. Okay, let's get to it. Hey, wait a sec. I thought you agreed that you wouldn't interrupt anymore. But if you already made a moving platform with a slide connector node on, why not try something different this time? We could use the hinge connector node on to make a revolving hazard bar. It'll be so cool! No, I was planning on making a moving platform. Oh, come on! There's no plan that can't be improved. Anyway, Terence is the one doing the actual program. Shouldn't we see which one he prefers? Makes sense, I suppose. Okay, let's ask. Hey, Terence, we want you to decide which way this game is going to go. This is interesting. I mean, why not both? I mean, I feel like both would be a better option at this point. But, we'll go with Bob's suggestion since this is his lesson. Great, excellent choice. Well, if that's what Terence wants. I'm glad that's settled. Let's get programming. Okay, let's start working on the moving platform. Copy the object node on. And put it on the blueprint. Okay, let's have our moving platform in the gap between these two platforms. Copy this node on again. Make a smaller gap. Oh, I guess this is done so it can make it easier to program. Now open up the settings. Disable everything in properties. Now close the settings screws. Next, we'll need the slide connector node on too. Slide connectors, okay, X. Oh, Terence, you're going to use me in the final lesson? What an honor! You can count on me. I'll follow you to the end. Connect the slider node on to the object node on, right here. Next, you'll need to make another copy of this object node on. Okay. And then have you move. There we go. Open the settings if you don't mind. There we go. Enable movable properties. Set the color to a nice yellow. Yep, yellow's a good color after all. What about you, chat? Do you guys like yellow? I hope you do. Okay, under connection point. Set on connection point to center and the target connection to center as well. Stay total. Now close the screen. Close settings too. Now let's have the slide connector. Their node on connect it to this object. Like here. Okay, that's it. If you remember, we disabled the movable property from this object node on. Thanks to that, the connector platform won't fall, and thanks to the slide connector node on, it'll only move along the X direction. Yes, that's right. Yep, way to assert your dominance again, Alice. Moving on, call up the constant node on. Okay. Another constant. Put you right here. We'll be pairing the constant node on with a counter node on. Call one up. Oh, shit. I forgot. Alice, you keep interrupting. You really mess with my flow here. You're ripping my lessons to shred. That's kind of an exaggeration, don't you think? I can't keep track the number of times you butted in. Sorry about that, Terence. Let's get back on track. Call the counter node on. Oh, I just skipped through most of that without even looking at it. Counter. To pretty much... See, that's hardly anything, right? Whatever. Move the counter over to the blue frame. Now open the settings. Yep. Change mode to bounce. Okay. To negative 100 to 100. Okay. Oh. Don't worry. I got it. And 100 here. With the counter node on connected to the slide connector node on like this, the platform will move through the range of negative 100M to 100M. We're going to need a map node on to fill this smaller space, aren't we? 5 times now. That's 5 times you interrupt my lesson. It's okay, Bob. Deep breaths. Okay, let's close the settings screens. Connect the counter node on to the constant node on's up port. Then call up a map node on. Okay, convert map. Okay. Oh, first time I'm seeing the map node on here. Okay. Hello. I'm seeing some tension between Bob and Alice here. Could this be a job for my mediation skills? What's the problem? I hope you aren't fighting on my account. There we go. We'll move you here to open the settings. Input range to negative 100. Oh, gotta set that at both. Okay. And you. Then the output range is from negative 3 to 3. Hey guys, get ready for interruption number 6. The counter node on will be outputting values between negative 100 and 100. The map node on will convert these values into something between negative 3 and 3.0 and output them. If we connect the output node on to, the output to the slide connector node on our moving platform, will move between negative 3 and 3. Yes, Alice is right again. I close the settings. Oops. Connect the counter node on to the map node. I think I'm following. Yeah, this can be a bit complex, I know. And now connect the map node on to the slide connector node. Slide them out, okay. And with that, our moving platform is complete. Let's check out the game screen. Walk the player to the moving platform with the steps. Oh. Wow, he just bounced right off the thing. There we go. There we go. Now we made our moving platform, chat. I have a little crown next to my name. Oh yeah, that means you're now the top person in the comments now. Yeah, that's like a community thing that YouTube added. I think the hazard bar would have been brilliant, but it's still pretty cool. Nice to have your approval, Alice. Now that we're done taking that, let's hop on back to the platform. And yes, that's right. Step 3 is complete. Satisfactory work. Good job. Congratulations. Good job. This time around, we made our very first gimmick in this level, a moving platform. In the next step, we'll be making a switch-based gimmick. Be prepared, it's a bit more complicated than this one. Mysterious. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Me too. See you at the next step. Be there or be square. Stage gimmick switch. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a load of fun from the amount of no-downs we have here. But we're about halfway done though. Alright, here we are at step 4. Let's review what we've done so far. Bit by bit, our level environment for Super Person World is getting more and more exciting. This time around, we add a brand new gimmick, a bridge that appears... We'll add a brand new gimmick, a bridge that appears when you flick a switch. Really? I thought it would be more of a switch that makes the bridge appear. But the bridge vanishes after a certain length of time. But Alice, it's going to be really hard to do. Game is like a big programming tutorial. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Oh, sure. It's got a few tricky parts, but Terence is up to the task. Isn't that right, Terence? Well, Terence, what do you think? Which way do you want to go? Do you want to make my nice simple switch? Or more my complex time switch? Alright, we'll go with the time one. Yes, Terence, I knew it! Terence, are you sure this is wise? I mean, I'm kind of doing this just to make up to Alice because we didn't go with her idea first, so why not? Come on, Bob, it'll be fine. Terence must be used to challenges by this point, right? Okay, let's get started to the program screen. Okay, since you chose my gimmick, I better explain it again. We're going to make a bridge that appears when you activate a switch, but disappears after 10 seconds. It'll be a bit more challenging if there's a time limit, right? And more fun. Let's get started by making the switch. First, call up box object node. Call up box object. Yep, making a switch, huh? Flip to the side view. We need it just in and out of the platform a bit, just like a switch. Could you move it into position? Okay, back to overhead view. Move the object node on underneath. Open the settings. Enable visible only. There you go. And let's set the color to light blue while we're here. Okay, light blue, you got it? Time to check it out on the game screen. Quite a hike over to the switch, right? Nah, it's no big deal. As long as we make it there, it'll be A-okay. Yeah, here we are. Let's make it to the program screen to make it so you can travel to the Switch instantly. I mean, it was literally over like two seconds. But oh well. Teleport object node on. Teleport. Okay. Teleport object entrance. You need our dimensions bending powers to develop your ambition. Let us aid you. We are open to you, noble programmer. Oh, and hello, newcomer. Thank you for the sticker / chat. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Okay. We are open to you, no-go programmer. An open door to mystery and might at your disposal. We'll use this teleport object node on's entrance to warp our player. Push you over there. In the settings. Teleport H. There we go. Now teleport what? Enable person only. View. Now you can close the screen. Those settings, yep. Now we'll need a teleport exit node. Teleport exit. I heard all about your brave ambition from my compatriots, noble programmer. We salute you. Let us aid in your creative endeavors with our powers of teleportation. Now flip over to side view. Make you a little wider, I guess. Okay. A little wider. Okay. Right here. Now flip back to view. Open the settings. 2H. Yep, way ahead of you. Now that switch looks suitably switchy, if you ask me. Yeah, you could say we're switching up the game, huh? Hey, at least I thought it was funny. We've got the switch, so now we need to make the bridge that appears when the switch is pressed. Let's call up the touch sensor node on. Okay, sensor, touch. Meet? Oh, it's you, Alice. Do you need to do something? Connect the touch sensor node on to the object node on. Okay. Like this. Open the screen. Yep. Under properties, disable visible. Open check what? Enable person only. There we go. And close the screen. Close settings. And 2. Thanks to all that, when the player here presses the button, the touch sensor node on will output a signal. Next, we'll need to make a bridge that will appear when the touch sensor node on outputs its signal. We'll be using another pair of teleport or object node on for the appearing bridge. And hello, Jose. Welcome to the stream. get started, call up the teleport object node on entrance. Okay. Teleport. Entrance. Make it big as crap, okay. Now call up the box and object node on. This is going to serve as our bridge. Yup, make it a bridge. Eh? Cool. Okay. Then we're just gonna put you within the teleport range. Node on settings. Visible and solid. There we go. While we're here, set the color to yellow. Sounds good, sounds good. Those are the settings, yep. Next, open up the settings screen for the teleport object node on. Disable visible. Now open teleport 1. Enable box and nothing else. Closing. There we go. Close you. Now let's complete the pair with teleport for exit node on. Okay, sounds good. Connections. Launch, destroy, attract. Okay. Exit. We'll be adjusting the height here, so let's switch the side view to make that a bit easier. Okay. And make you a bit bigger. No bigger. No. With the thing. Oh, let's move you here then. Now flip back over here. Open up the settings. Disable visible. And close the settings. Okay, we're done with the prep work for our appearing bridge. If we send the output from the touch sensor node on to the teleport object node on, the teleport exit node on will trigger the bridge. Edge will trigger, and the bridge will seem to appear out of nowhere. Okay. Now for a bit of housekeeping. Call up a wormhole entrance node on to get the output from the touch sensor node on. Wormhole entrance. Here we go. Entrance A. Preparing for contact with the touch sensor node on. Over. Put you over there. Now link the touch sensor node on to the wormhole node on there. Now call a wormhole exit node on, please. There we go. Wormhole exit. This is exit A. Hey, solid copy connecting to the destination, over and out. Place it over the side of teleport object node on. Then connect there. The final touches just for that are all wrapped up. Now pressing the switch will cause the bridge to appear. Let's check on that on the game screen. Try pushing the button. Okay. There we go. Well, I mean, it appeared, sure, but I really didn't feel it appear, though. Kind of a weak entrance, no? You got a point, Bob. Hey, Alice, I got an idea. Okay, do you mind sharing? Terence, to the program screen. Wow, he didn't even share the idea. We really want to hammer home that the bridge appearing like, pal, it's a bridge. Call up a smoke effect node on. Effects. Okay, smoke. Oof, hello. So you got a fancy bridge appearing out of nowhere, and you want to make a big song and dance about it, hey? Yep, bridge appearing out of nowhere is all well and good. But if nobody knows it's appearing, that's no good. And wise words. Okay, let's make the effect node on launcher. There you go. How about this? Open up the settings. Effect world. And disable visible. Okay. Now close the settings. There you go. Now call up wormhole exit node. And put you here. Connect the effect to you. Trigger. So the wormhole ID of this node-on is 8. That means our touch sensor node-on's output will warp over here. Over here. Yep. Correct. And thanks to that, the effect will trigger at the same moment the bridge warps. Okay, time to check it out over the game screen. Try pressing the switch. There we go. The bridge appeared in a puff of smoke. Yep, definitely a more impact to it too. Oh, that's a nice effect. Right? Oh wow. Oh wow, sorry for butting in. Oh, to be fair, Bob, I think you kind of deserve it after the amount of times Alice butted in for you, so kind of had that coming. Not at all. It's looking great now. Thanks. Next, we'll be adding the setup so that the bridge disappears after 10 seconds. Okay, back to the program screen. I should warn you, Terence, it's going to get a little tricky from here, but I'm sure you can handle it. Let's start off by calling a flag node on. Yep. Zeeps. Move the flag node on like so. And connect the touch sensor node on to the flag node on's on point. Now when the player pushes a switch, the flag node on will switch on as well. I'll wake up when the switch is pressed. Shh. I'm gonna do a sleeping effect. Next, if you can call a timer node on. She's calling me up again. Something tell me this lesson isn't running according to schedule. Do you even have a schedule? I don't have time to file a formal complaint, but you really ought to schedule things properly and precisely in it. Sure, it's good to be organized, but going off track and just making what you like, that's fun too. Like I said, I don't have time to file a complaint. Here we go. Connecting you. Now when the player pushes the switch, the flag node on will turn on, and then the timer node on will start to output a signal every second. Next, we'll need to keep track of the passing seconds. Call up a counter node on. Okay. Once the switch is pushed, we must count how many seconds pass. I am uniquely prepared for this task. Put you right here. Now connect the timer node on to the up count. And with that, our second setup is complete. Next, we'll need to find a way to calculate the remaining time. So the plan is to create a bridge that vanishes after 10 seconds. If we subtract the number of seconds that pass after the player hits the switch from the constant value of 10, then we'll be able to calculate the remaining time. Okay, so first call the constant node on. Yep. I'm the constant node on, hopefully unaffected by the passing of eons. There we go. Opening the setting screens. Do 10. Then close the settings. Now call up the calculator, subtraction calculator now. There you go. I am a very good calculator. I will calculate the remaining seconds. What you hear? Now connect the constant node onto the calculator node. It's 1 point. Next, connect the calculator node on counter node onto the calculator's node on input 2. Now the calculator node on will output the remaining seconds. Now we need to figure out a way to display the remaining time on the game screen. Let's make it so that the remaining seconds display just off the side of the bridge. So for displaying numbers, let's call on a number object node. Number object. Okay. The remaining time is calculated by subtracting the elapsed time for the timer. Make note of that. You can use this to calculate remainders of all kinds of things, like remaining lives, missiles, or enemies. Useful indeed. Very informative. Switch to the side view plane. I'll make the num object bigger. Okay. Ooh. And flip to the overhead. Open the presets. Visible only. There we go. Then close the settings. We'll want to put the output from the calculator node on into the number object node on here. But it's kind of far away, right? Call up a wormhole entrance node on. Open the settings screens. To see. There we go. Alright. Now call up a wormhole exit node on. Exit. Settings to see. And connect the wormhole exit node on to the number object. Okay, so this setup should be displaying the calculation results. In other words, the remaining time. Let's take a look on the game screen. Press the switch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Platform didn't disappear though. Of course, the bridge is vanishing just yet. Let's fix that with some more programming. Also, the number is still counting down, by the way. They're into the minus numbers now. So the count doesn't stop at 0. Well, it just keeps on going. So we'll need to make a few countdown changes to have the countdown stop when it reaches 0. What do we need to do to make the count stop at 0? First, we'll need a way to check whenever or not the remaining time has hit 0. And which node on helps us when we want to do that? The comparison node on. Call one of the equals type. Oh, the remaining time isn't 0 yet, is it? I'm so curious. That's what we're calling you up here for, buddy. I'll call up another constant node. Yeah. In the settings, set the value to 0. Connect it to the comparison node on 1 point. Then connect the calculator to 2. Okay. This setup will let us know when the remaining time has reached 0. Now call up a wormhole entrance node on. Gonna have quite a few of these things here, huh? Here we go. Open the game screen to B. So we'll just connect this to the comparison node on. To you, result. And now information on whenever or not the remaining time is 0 will be received by wormhole entrance node on B. If you remember, our aim here is to stop the countdown to 0 when the timer hits 0. So we'll use the B node to turn the flag off. Up. Exit. Yeah, I know. Losing. Now to the off port you go. I'm just gonna have to drink something real quick. The dang vitals are finally coming into use. Now the flag node on will switch off when the remaining time hits 0. So when the signal to the timer node on stops, the countdown will stop as well. Next up, let's make it so that when the flag node on goes off, the remaining time will return to 10. When the flag node on is off, we'll need the counter node on to reset. Since this is going to happen, then when the output is off, we'll need a not node on. Call one up. Logic, not. Well, if it isn't Terence, this isn't your last game you're making, or is it? To be honest, I was not half looking forward to it. Connect the flag node on to the not node on. Oh. Then connect the not node on. Then connect the not node on to the counter node on to reset point. Okay. And that completes the setup for restarting the remaining time to 10 when it hits 0. Let's check it out on the game screen. Try pushing the switch. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No disappearing, but we fixed the thing. There you go. The remaining time counts to 0, and then it went back to 10. So our 10-second counter is complete. Heck, you know we're really done. Done a heck of a lot of programming here. Terence, you must be exhausted. Oh, come on. Terence got tons of energy. Yeah, that was nothing. Just a little bit more and we're done. The last thing we'll need is a bridge that will disappear when our time hits 0. But before we get to work on that disappearing bridge, take a look at wormhole entrance nodons, the one with a ID. This wormhole entrance nodon receives a signal every time the switch is pressed. The signal will warp to wormhole exit nodon. To the wormhole exit nodon, that's the connection that's connected to the effect nodon. So that means each time the button is pressed, the effect will be triggered. It doesn't look too good, though, does it? Can we improve it? I think we can. Delete the connection between the touch sensor nodon and the wormhole entrance nodon. Touch sensor in... Oh, okay. Oh, right here. Move the node to this side. Okay. Now connect the flat node onto the wormhole entrance. Thanks to this change, the effect will trigger only when the flat node switches off to on. Much neater. Okay, back to the main task, which is making the bridge that disappears when the timer hits 0. So we'll be making something disappear. Call up a teleport entrance node to help us with that. Entrance. Open the settings. Set to B. Disable visible. There we go. Open up teleport 1. Enable box only. There we go. Closing the screen. And the settings screen. There we go. And, well, okay. Okay. There we go. We'll also adjust the time here too, so flip to side view. Okay, move it here. Now go back to the overhead view. Hey, do you remember which Nohan we're using to tell us when the remaining time hits 0? That would be wormhole exit nodon with the IDB. B. Like this? Okay. Now the bridge will vanish when the remaining time hits 0. But when the bridge is vanished, it won't come back. That's too unforgiving, don't you think? Just a little, yeah. So let's make it so that the bridge reappears when the switch is pressed again. It's tricky, but we can do it. Perhaps we could use a teleport object node on. Teleport object exit node on with the teleport IDB node on to warp the object back to its original position instead of disappearing it. Teleport exit. Open up the settings. The teleport ID is already set to B. Need to disable. Okay. The center. When the timer hits 0, the bridge will warp here, so... When the switch is pressed again, the bridge will reappear here thanks to the teleport object entrance node. Okay, let's check it out on the game screen. Now try pressing the switch. Wait for the timer to hit 0. And presto, the bridge is gone. Now to press the switch again. There it is again, the bridge is back. Amazing, that is so cool. And with that, our switch is complete. Can you both go back to the program screen? Okay, so finally, step 4 is complete. Oh, that was quite a doozy of a explanation right there. That was so long, it practically took an hour. Step 4 is complete. Well done. Great work. Yay! That was a tricky one, but I knew you can handle it. I have to admit, I'm impressed too, Terence. Yep, thank you. Yet keep being impressed with me. I'm pretty much becoming one part idol, one part programmer. Only in this game, that is. And by, of course, only in this game. If you would try to throw some basic codes and stuff at me, I'd probably be lost as shit. You took care of that complex programming with style and skill. It was mostly thanks to Alice's instructions, though. We're really close to completing this game. Just a little bit more to go. What kind of game will it be? That's up to you, Terence. Now we're going to add a fiendish enemy to the game. Scary! An enemy, huh? Eh? See you in the next step. See you there. Adding an enemy. Okay. Hello. Look who it is. Here we go. So this time we'll be creating an enemy character. Here's the plan. It's the plan. When the player moves forward, they will be charged at by an enemy, and we'll be making that enemy. Oh, really? I was thinking more of an enemy that follows the player and blasts away at them. More exciting, no? I mean, I think Alice's idea does sound a little bit more interesting and has a bit more depth to it. Well, I guess we're going to need Terence's to settle it for us again. A charging enemy or a blasting enemy? I mean, I don't see why we can't have both. I mean, having both would pretty much have it be more exciting and work together. I mean, pretty much almost every 3D Mario platform has a combination of both enemies, so I feel like having both would be good, but choosing is going to be kind of interesting, though. But we went with Alice's idea in the last step, so let's go with Bob's thing. Okay, good choice. A challenging enemy it is then. I'll lend a hand too, of course. Thanks, Alice. Let's get programming to the program screen. Okay, so the plan is to create an enemy that charges forward as soon as they spot the player. First, let's make a platform around here for the enemy to stand on. How about this area here for the platform? Let's make it a little bit different too. First, if you could copy you. Oh, good. Make you a bit smaller, it looks like. Okay. We do. Next, scroll up the program screen a bit and put it in the blue frame. Okay, nice. Copy the object node on again. Scroll up, wait, and then extend. There we go. Copy this object node on again. There we go. Oh, well, this step's actually kind of interesting. They're actually just making you scroll the thing up. Copy. There we go. And we created a really twisty, turvy, bendy, windy level here, right? Did someone say twisty, turny? Let's move this teleport out. Exit node on to make it easy. To the twisty part. Okay, right here. Okay, to the game screen. We moved straight to the twisty part of the level. What do you think? Pretty fun, right? Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Also, we can also see the rest of it here if we rotate the camera. This will be where our terrifying enemy will confront the player. Let's go back to the program screen and make it happen. I was thinking we use an alien from the fancy object node on for our enemy. But of course, aliens don't move all by themselves. So, call up box moving object node on. Hey Fred, ready to take things to the extreme? You made it through the final lesson? Listen, you've got some staying power, buddy. I hope you'll use some of that staying power in a mega workout sometime. Put you right here. Next, call up let's see, object. Check, no, we want an alien for the round things menu. Okay. Oh, we can barely see the freaking thing with you blocking up half the text. An extraterrestrial. I have to say, choosing an alien to reflect. Alien reflected very well in your good taste, Terence. And we'll make you a little bit bigger. Move you there. There you go. Settings. Destructive. I feel like destructible would also be good too. Okay. And center. There we go. And I guess we connect you, Dolph. You can open up the settings screen for the moving object. Okay. Enable solid. Open the mode menu. Oh, mode. Okay. Let's set the speed. So now the fancy object nodon and the invisible moving object nodon are connected. Meaning our alien is able to move. That's right, Alice. Let's check it out on the game screen. There's the alien. Alright, let's see if it's moving. Next, let's position the alien so it's facing left and charges at the player when it sees them. First, let's point the alien to the left. Okay. 90 degrees. Or right here. Thanks to the connection between the fancy object nodon and the moving object nodon. When the moving object nodon rotates, the alien will rotate too. That's right, Alice. Thanks for chiming in. Now let's make it so that the alien charges when it sees the player. Okay, but first we'll need to find a way to determine when the player is in front of the alien. Call up a touch sensor nodon, please. Touch. Meep, what is it now? Touch sensor nodon, huge. Okay. I think this size is good. There we go. We'll flip to the side view. And we'll make you bigger here to reflect the thing. Flip back to overhead. Open up the settings. Disable visible. Open check one. Person. Closing. You. Next, we'll make it so that when the player comes into contact, the touch sensor, the alien will start to run. First, let's call a flag nodon. Now, this will take care of remembering when the touch sensor has been touched. I'm not getting up until the player is in front of the alien. Yep. Connect to touch sensing. On. Now with the touch sensor comes into contact with the player, the flag nodon will switch on. So our next goal is to make it so that the alien moves whenever the flag nodon is on. We want it to go left. So that means we'll need to supply the moving object nodon's export with a minus value signal. First call up constant nodon. Okay. Open settings. Set the value to -5. -5 technically. The moving object nodon should get an input of -5 whenever the flag nodon is on. Correct, Alice. Let's call up a multiplication calculator nodon to help us with that. Times. I am a very good calculator. Yeah, sure you are. Connect the flag node up. Runs calculation. Okay. Thank you. And connect the constant node onto the 2. Next, connect the calculator node onto the moving node onto export. Here. Now the alien will start to move when the touch sensor comes in contact with the player. But what about before the player comes in? But what about before the player comes into contact with the touch sensor? While the flag node on is off, it won't transmit any signal, right? There's no signal going to the calculator node on right now, so even if it multiplies the output, the output will remain at 0, I believe. But after the player touches the touch sensor, the flag node on will flip on and calculate. Flip on, the calculator node on will start to receive a signal of 1. And since 1 times -5 is -5, then the input that the moving object node on gets. Correct. Correct summary. Great summary, Alice. Okay, let's check that out on the game screen. Try walking in front of the alien. Hey, buddy. Yep, it's there. And it practically killed itself, too. Yeah, like I was gonna fall for that. Here's a tip. Try using jump to dodge it. I just moved out the way. That's right. Oh, this is also exciting to the program screen. Okay, looks like step 5 is complete. Nice, very tasteful. Great job. We added an enemy, and the game got a whole lot more fun as a result. That's right. For the next step, we'll be creating an endpoint for our game. A goal, if you like. We're almost done. Hope see you in the next step. Hang in there. Alright then, folks, I'm gonna go to an idle meeting real quick. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's go ahead and start the lesson, shall we? Making a goal. We are so very close to completing Super Person World. You can feel the tension in the air. Of course, there are a few interjections here and there. The game is shaping up to be a little different than the original plan. Now, but in many ways, it's improved. You just need to stick with it a little longer now, Terence. In a step, we're going to create a thrilling climax for our game, a goal. Let's get to the program's Steam and get it done. Just like Larry the Cable Guy, huh? Get her done! Let's start by building a platform. Just like always, right? That's right. Copying. And scroll up to the position. Here we go. Make another copy. Up here. Copy again. There you go. Okay, let's check out the game screen. Hey, hang on. I think you forgot something. The teleporting we were used for checking. Oh, you're right. Oh, yeah. Right here, right? Okay, now. Yep, this is the final area. Pretty roomy, isn't it? Yes, okay, to the program screen so we can program our goal. So this is the spot where we're going to add our goal. So how should we represent our goal? Treasure chest, I think, would be perfect. Rectangular treasure chest. Oh, who doesn't love a grand, inviting treasure chest? They're absolutely classic. Indeed they are. Trust you to have such fancy stylistic instincts, Terence. Yeah, thanks for flirting with me, by the way. Open the settings. Disable movable. Yeah. Right, we don't want our treasure just moving around if it gets nudged or something. That's right. Okay, close the settings screen. So how about we make it so that a party popper effects is triggered when the player touches the chest? Good idea. Let's get started on that. Terence, could you call up a touch sensor node on, please? Touch. Meep, nothing funny going on here. I hope. I'm rather sensitive, you know. Place the touch sensor node on and make it a little bit bigger. You. Like you. We made it a little bigger, so bigger than the chest so that it's easy to trigger. Good call. Okay, open the touch sensor node on. Disable visible. Open check 1. Enable person only. Close the screen. You. Now, if you could connect this touch sensor node onto the fancy T1, T chest node on. Thank you. So the setup we just created will output a signal where the player touches the treasure box. It's simple, but, well, it's pretty cool. All we need to do now is call an effect node on. One for our party popper effects. There you go. What is it now? So you want some kind of fancy popper going off when you're touching the chest, eh? You know, I can't stand it when you find the treasure chest, but you open it and nothing happens. If you could put the effect node on over here. Right here. Okay. Now we're going to get... Now when we get the treasure chest, the party popper effect should be unleashed. Bob? How about we double down on the victory fight with a nice, noisy fanfare. Love it. A rousing, regal fanfare is just what we need. Play sound on me. Sound effects. It's a finale you need. I got it covered. Ta-da! Place it beneath the effect node on. Open setting streams. Select jingles. Fanfare. Oh, that's a really good one. This is really going to give it some oomph to the moment of victory. Okay, close the screen. Close the settings. Now, if you could connect touch sensor node on to the play port. And we're done. Our goal setup is complete. Great job. Time to check it out on the game screen. Okay, Terence, move over to the treasure chest and touch it. There's the party popper. And the fanfare too. Stirring stuff. Very nice, so finally let's remove the teleport we were using from checking so that the game starts from the beginning. And say goodbye to you. And a fond farewell to our teleport object node on too. Oh wow, for a minute I almost thought we were deleting the person for a minute. I just forgot he was like covered on here. Great, we're all set for our final test. Here we are at the starting point. The game is now complete. From the start to goal. Awesome! We made it through the end at last. That took a lot of effort. Yeah, that's what games do. And plus, Alice, you pretty much wanted to go and interject your ideas onto this project too, so I wanted this to be a combination of yours and Bob's input. Okay. And with that, looks like Step 6 is complete, simultaneous. Another victory for good taste. Yeah, good job. Oh yeah! What are you, the Kool-Aid man? Well, that's the goal taken care of. We got a start to finish game now, but is there something we need to do? Actually, yes, there's one more thing for Terence to handle. And that is... oh my. You'll find out in the next step. Oh, you really wanna cliffhanger it now? Which is in fact the final step of the interactive lessons. We're finally there. Just hang on. Just one more step. Hang in there, Terence. Well, of course, we need to have some more things here to it. Alright, final lesson, chat. let's go. Let's do it. Hi, Terence, there you are. It's been a long day. Well, but we're here at the last step of the interactive lessons. Before we continue, let's give the work we've done to Super Person World a thorough test. When you're done testing it out, head on over to the program screen. Okay, moving object is there. Then our bridge is coming up there. And then, yep. There we go. Then the enemy jumps. Yep. Thanks for killing yourself. And now for our goal. And we got ourselves a treasure chest that we can't even open. For our final step, we're going to create one more gimmick to fill the space in front of the goal. So far, you've been following our instructions perfectly. But for the final gimmick, I want you to unleash your own creativity by making something on your own. Oh, interesting. You could create a final fearsome boss or use or something we used elsewhere. Well, or make a brand new feature we've never seen before. Whatever it is, it will be your creation entirely, Terence. Maybe you can improve on the gimmicks we made so far? Sure, you can even do that. Now you can program your way, and the game is yours to change as you see fit, Terence. Also, you're just leaving this entirely up to me. You've really done a whole lot of programming by now. I have total confidence in you. You tackled everything in Game Builder Garage, and a bunch of puzzles, so you'll be fine. But if you get into a jam while you're experimenting, just select Restart the Setup from the pause menu. I can't wait to see what you have in store for us, Terence. When your game is done, let us know by completing the done button. If you take a break, any progress you made will be saved, so go ahead and take a break if you need to. Okay, start programming. Okay. I mean, to be honest, I think we do need an actual boss here. Let's see. Let's start with you. Where's the fancy things? Rectangular dice panel. Joy-Con R. Alien? I mean, since we have the theme going here, how the frick do we zoom in? Here we go. And this time we're gonna make the alien blast us. There we go. I think that might be a little too big, though. Oh, yeah. And we'll switch you there. Oh, yeah. Connection points to center. Well, let's see how you look on the screen, at least. There you go. Okay. Jump over you. Okay. Of course, yep. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Now then, we're going to have to do some really intriguing things, too. Destructible and destructive. Play a sound when the hit destroyed. Yep. Can't be grabbed. Nope. Material. Okay, there we go. Then I think we'll go ahead and do this. Let's see, a cylinder. Put you inside here. And then I think we can make the cylinder invisible too. Well, how about solid, I guess? There we go. Then let's see, launch. Launch 10 objects. There we go. And then oh. Then we'll have you. Then the spear. Okay, very nice, very nice. Launch interval. Let's see how much it's launching now. Oh, the alien isn't even showing. Okay. Oh, that's why. Okay. Oh, yep, and hello, Notabot and Swede. Welcome to the stream. Oh, yeah, let me add that connection. Oh, okay. Or better yet, how about we do this? Yep, we're pretty much making a boss fight in our game. We're also brainstorming as we do it too. Okay. Oh, it just looks like he's just taking a poop. Launch direction. How about Y? Okay. Does that change anything? Nope. Okay. Okay. Alright, how about... Y minus. Oh, he just destroyed himself. Wow, okay, okay. This'll be a little bit more tricky than I thought. That's okay, though, because I love a challenge. How about C once? Okay. Okay, I think we can change it to C negative then. Okay. Okay, C minus. And then we'll have the material be 0 gravity. And let's see if that'll be a difference. Oh, wow, I think we made that a lot harder now. Oh yeah, I think we should also probably make sure a person can actually do something to defeat the guy. I mean, no point having a character that can't really attack or move. Okay, let's select inputs. Oh, let's zoom in a bit so we can get a clear indication of what we're doing. Yeah, that little point here there looks a little lonely, so why don't we go ahead and add an extra button press? How about the Y button? Action. Alright, let's see what you can do. In settings, let's see. Other. Or maybe I have to go to the button settings and see, hey, what does the button do? On pressed, while pressed. Output timing, holy crap, okay. Other, okay. Sound, action, celebrate, oh. Punch, yeah, punch, okay. There we go, now we made our guy can punch. Oh. You know what we all should also do? Make sure you get our alien here gets destroyed. Wherever the crap the alien is. There we go. No. When he gets punched. Okay, where's Mr. Alien? There we go. I think this is Alien. And now we'll change our settings. Destroy what? Where are you, Alien? Nope. This no-no will destroy any applicable that it touches. And then go ahead and put on destructible too. Material, there we go. Oh yeah, I think we might also need like a touch sensor node on too. To know, hey, this alien destroying sensor. Oh, we didn't even freaking... Okay. Okay, what if we do that? Okay, nope. Box cylinder. Whoops. There we go. That way we can change that on the fly. Then I think we might need a touch sensor right there, just to make sure it actually does die. There we go. Let's see. Check what? Alien. There we go. Then I don't think I have to do too much. On touch, okay. There we go, let's see if that works. Also, let's see. Well, moment of truth. Well, first we gotta test it out on the other alien before we do that, then. Yeah, that thing just keeps shooting forever, doesn't it? That's okay, though. That's the point. Okay, nope. That didn't work. Or maybe let's make the thing a little bit bigger, actually. Okay. Because it doesn't feel right unless I'm punching the alien. Oh yeah, let's see. These things can actually destroy me too. Yep, they can. Okay. Just the little test. This is what programming's all about. You gotta test it. Or better yet, I think what we can do is attach a touch sensor node onto the person. So that way, he'll be able to punch stuff. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's get rid of you. Alright. Another touch sensor here. And then make you invisible. Alien. Alien only. Then I think I probably might need like a constant node on, maybe. Because I kind of want the thing to be destroyed. Also, we kind of need a BGM for this, too. Whoops. Ouch. Yep. Yeah, we also need to do something about the other boss, too. Okay, there we go. Do. Actually, I think you're going to be a bit useless. Go settings. Can't be grabbed, maybe. There you go. Yeah, what if we stretched you all the way down here for the frickin' person, huh? Yeah, that would be funny. Okay, then. Okay, back to what I was doing. Okay. Or maybe that will help. Yep, this will be quite the brain teaser here, chat. But it's the final lesson, so may as well. And I'm keeping the visible thing in there just to make it easy to program. Do. Okay. Do. Okay. How about we make you a little bit bigger? There we go. I think that might help. Well, we'll see. Oh, I should probably enable you to be invisible. And yet that timer is there to help count down the bridge, by the way. Okay. No. Oh, it destroyed me instead, jeez. Or better yet, I think... Let's cut this connection. And I think we'll get rid of you. hello, Mr. Observator. Welcome to the stream. First time over here. Okay, thank you for dropping by. I hope you enjoy your stay. Also, out of curiosity, how did you discover me? Oops. Okay, let's see. Action. No, action. Oh! Well, actually, that works too. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and change your settings to alien. I search Game Builder Garage constantly, and your stream was on my search. Ah, nice. That means Terence has won the Game Builder Garage leaderboards. Alright. Oh yeah, if we can destroy you. Oh. We gotta make so you're destroyed too. Oh, I don't think we need you anymore. Material. There we go. Actually, I think we'll just scrap the whole idea and work on it later. It was a nice idea, but let me put the thing here. Let's put a BGM here. Okay. I'm not sure if you have to be connected to anything, but let us keep going down. There we go. Now it's easy to see. No, come on. I guess I made myself a little too big. Okay. Okay. Then we'll have you right here in settings. Okay. We don't need that. I was wondering, would you be open to play some other people's games inside Game Builder Garage? Or do you prefer to stick to programming? Maybe sometime in the future I might do that. I think I might make that a membership-only stream, actually. Oh. Oh, we do have to connect you to something, do we? Oh, which means I'll have to have the constant node on here. Okay, constant. How about you? There we go. Oh, let me get rid of that touch sensor thing too. Or at least get rid of it, actually. I was hoping to have the thing destroyed, but nope. Goodbye. That's fair, I guess. Yep, we'll see, we'll see. And press your little gimmick here. I did have some interesting ideas, but I may have to work on how we did that stuff before. There we go. Alright, let's wrap up this lesson. Yeah. All done? Further ado, let's look at the game screen. BGM. Yeah, I didn't do too much from what I already programmed. But we kept it simple. So, this is how your game turned out in the end, Terence. It's incredible, unique, unmistakable masterpiece of Terence game design. Yeah, whatever you say. It might be the only one like it in the world. Yeah, we didn't do that much. Or at all. Need to add your game to the game list. Do. 2 hours in stream? Okay. Nice one, Terence, your game's gone gold. At last, a game that's 100% Terence designed. Wonderful work, Terence. So back to practical matters. Since you finished the game, guess what we'll do with it? We'll add it to our my games list. Yes, and since you worked so hard, you'd better give it a title. She's right. Press X to open stream. Edit game title. Sure. Basic 3D platform. There we go. Is this title okay? Yep. Yep. This style has... Yes, that title has so much Terence style to it. It's a really great title. It fits with the game's content very well, I'd say. Alright, this game you made is 100% under your own Steam, Terence. I mean, that just makes me want to go into my Steam wish list and check to see how many games I have in my wish list that I never bought. Maybe you can have your friends play it and tell what they think. Hearing other opinions is a really important part of programming, you know. We'll be waiting for you by the interactive lessons. Come find us when you're done playing your new game, okay? See you soon. Also, I'm kind of curious how the hell did I made everything in Risky Runs touchable. And this is our 2D platformer that we made too, by the way. Whoa. There we go. Very basic. And once we get the apple, we can press the punch buttons. Now the real question is... Oh, I think I had the and note on. Okay. I think I was missing that. Okay. Okay, ending game. Yep, Alien Blaster here. I added some slight improvements over it. I made a spaceship instead. Completed. All lessons cleared. You cleared all 7 interactive lessons and taken the first step on your programming journey. We look forward to seeing all the new games you're going to create. Bob and Alice. You finished the interactive lessons. Great work. You've actually completed all the lessons now. Good job seeing it through. You learned more than enough to make your own games from scratch now, Terence. This isn't the end, though. Far from it. The only first step is your programming journey. From now on, all the programming game design will be 100% your genius, your brilliance, your success. Terence, I think a whole new world of game building and creativity is about to open up to you. I can't wait to see what you have to show us. Okay, let the programming begin. Alrighty, let's have an introduction to our name. Oh, wow, this is the freaking ending or something? Hey, yo, Wahoo, buttons. Inputs, okay. I'm really curious to see the games you make like you have no idea. Yes, I think you might make something as long as you stick to schedule. Stepping out on your own, no need to be loaded. The world's your oyster. Yeah, your name is gonna ring out. Big shout to our programmer, yeah. Ah, Terence, you have your whole life ahead of you still. Nice to be working with you. Yeah, I especially like you the most, person note on. Glad you're here to keep us organized. Oh, and there's the texture note on. You were also really good. Go on, let that sex get to your head. Time for you to follow your own path, Terence. Beep, don't stare at me like that. Okay, friend, nothing goes on while programming with a good set of squats. Let's get to it. Well, Terence, you got yourself a little friend for life. I know you had it, Terence. Star quality. Good job, you're a pro now. Barely. We're still kinda getting used to things. Next, let's hear from all the note on you didn't get to me. Shake any direction to touch. Wow, we didn't even see most of you. Hey, Terence, you can count on me forever. Pleased to make your acquaintance. End game? Okay. And swap game? Okay. Well, bullseye. We still got a few troops. Oh, I'll show you what we destroying sensors can do. Did this turn into a whole dubstep? All together now. We are Team Camera. Don't be giving me hand X now. Head and right hand. Okay, we're about done here. I hope you make good use of them in your future programs. Of course, the question is figure out what all of them is gonna do. That's gonna be quite the ordeal. Oh, I'm not doing that crap. But it looks like I have to do it, I guess. Receive from online. Oh. Looks like we have to enter someone's gaming idea to check out games, looks like. And what is this? Hello, hello. The lessons are over, but the checkpoints? No. Since you managed to blast through all, I cooked up something special to challenge you. Yes, I made some really naughty problems for you to untangle this time. So get going. Good luck. Well, that's interesting. I don't think I'm going to be doing all these, otherwise this is just going to be me staring silently into a void. Yep, you need game codes to see any. Okay. Interesting. Alright then, folks, looks like this might wrap up game programming. Game Builder Garage here, because that's a little too much for me to go through now. So I think as a bonus, why don't we switch games, actually? Or I can extend this for about another hour. As for which game? Let's see. I think we'll go with something that we might have actually beaten before. Yeah, Megaton Musashi, I haven't done that in a while. Tommy, I can't do it because of that copyright claim. Let's see. There's a few other games here we have. Oh, you know what? I think I may have thought of something, actually. We'll show off a game that we've practically never shown off on the channel before. Quite a few of them, actually. But you know... How about N64? Yep. I don't think we've done an N64 game on the channel yet, so let me go ahead and do that. Of course you need an update. Of course it needs an update. But I guess while we're waiting, we'll probably go ahead and talk for a bit. So, chat, how was your day, evening, or whatever time of day it is for you folks? Hope you've all had a really good day today. Oh, there's a page called Game Builder Garage Shop where you can find games. Ah, okay, thanks for letting me know. Which I think we'll probably do it maybe tomorrow. Although I have to admit, trying to program a whole game from scratch would probably make for a pretty boring stream, would it? Oh, wow, this thing isn't going to start. Okay. Actually, I do have an idea. Labyrinth Legend. At least we won't have to do anything too taxing for that one. Okay, we'll start. Well, actually, let's start a new game, actually. And we're not going to play for this whole thing. We're just going to see what the rest of the game here. Yep, and our name is Nanashi here. Which is Japanese for nameless. Strider. There we go. Players take... Nah, we're not going to do that. We'll do that. A legendary kingdom on the ends of this world, Kanata. Terrifying monsters lurk in this kingdom. The lost royal treasure is hidden in the cursed labyrinth here. Rumors of this treasure spread amongst the people to an unknown source. Many adventurers made their way to Kanata, some in search of treasures while others seek adventure. However, none of these adventurers have made it back alive. Now a single adventurer has made their way to the kingdom of Kanata. Oh, and hey Guyer, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, you appear to be a newbie to these adventures. As adventurer, I'll teach you the basics of adventuring. Press B or A to attack enemies to beat which gang. Yep, well done. Here, I'll go ahead and lower the volume a bit. Guys. There we go. And you can block the L button. Well done. Guarding consumes MP. You will not be able to guard if you run out of MP. You can also dodge quickly to avoid enemy attacks. Yep, there's our dodge. It's a dash. Kinda like Core Keeper. Actually, this game came out way before Core Keeper. Oh, it seems your HP is low. Press R to use potion. Well done. You can only hold a certain number of potions. Potions that you have used are automatically replenished. After you be a dungeon. You won't get very far with these drabby equipments. There we go. Okay. Oh. And you. There we go. And now we can shoot things with a bow. Defeating an enemy with a key icon will open the door. Okay. Yep, and we bowled those enemies to death. Now let's move on the door. Oh yeah, I gotta wait for that whole thing to load. This is our starting village here. Oh yeah, this game was also on Steam as well as mobile games, and they actually did make a Switch version of it, so this is pretty cool. I never got to show this off a few times, actually. For those of you who probably have been watching me stream for a long time might recognize this game. I bring it up a few times in a few endurance streams, actually. And I think they sell it for like dirt cheap too, so there's that. Oh, it's you. Need something from me? Nah, we don't need your training again. I have Yomi here. Oh, hello, you came all the way to this faraway country? There's not much to see, but you're welcome to stay. Hee hee hee. Hello there. Hey, nice to meet you. And your name is, I see, Nanashi, right? Glad to have you here. Let's join forces to break the curse upon this land. Yeah, apparently, folks, this entire kingdom ends up being a curse, which once people pretty much enter the kingdom, they can never leave. What did you come here for? Because the curse is the queen cast? All those who enter this village can never leave. Yep, that's what I just said. Will you be one who might possess to break the curse? Guess not. You seem pretty weak after all. So what's the story of a Souls game then? Close enough. What's your deal? I haven't seen you around. Don't tell me you're going to attempt the labyrinth. I wouldn't recommend it. I don't think you'd be even able to pass the cave. Just turn around and live a peaceful life in this village. No can do, buddy. Do you need ore? I don't even know what ore is. Also, I like how this sword is bigger than your entire body. And the bow, too. What did you come to this village in search for, treasure? How ridiculous. You could have lived a happy life if you stayed on the outside world. Okay, how about you, buddy? Are you headed to the labyrinth? Be careful, there are swarms of monsters on the other side of this bridge. Why don't you improve your equipment at the blacksmith before you head on to your mission? Also, buy some potions at the general store. When you collect some coins on your adventure, it'll make battles easier. Sound advice. Although I don't have enough money to afford anything. And I need ore for that. This is where you can buy weapons too, apparently. And you got a boomerang here too, okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take the large boots. And I think the large helmet too. Yeah, wasting money before you even got to the thing. There we go. Now let's go ahead. And explore our cave. Yep, first dungeon of the game here, folks. There we go. We have some bats that practically fly like dragons. Oh, thanks for the large boots game. There we go. You can also hold down the button to attack constantly, too. Oh yeah, let me know if the game's too loud or not, too. If it's overpowering anything. So what's the mirror? Fast travel? I think the mirror is just for something else. Probably for things here. There you go. Okay. Wow, that's it from this whole cave, okay. Oh, wait, we can destroy these mushrooms, okay. I didn't know you can do that, actually. Then again, it has been a while since I last touched the game. There we go. Moving! Okay. I got some more slimes here. Sorry for killing your ancestors, Rimuru. Yep, hearts pretty much are just give you currency as well. Oh, got a ring, okay. Yep, pretty much stairs. Oh, this bow is slightly stronger than the one we have, so let's take you two. Hello? Die! Here you go. Dashing through the snow, killing up some slimes. Well, we don't really have snow here. Just forest and caves. Oh, yep, and those purple things, they restore your MP. Although I'm not really sure how to... Oh, okay. Oh. Wow, that was the shortest floor ever. Oh, yeah, they didn't tell you this, but the minus button opens up your map. Okay, they're finally stepping their game up on the enemies. And you can parry enemies, too. Another thing the game didn't tell you. I think you can also do, like, perfect dodges, too. But they're pretty hard, though. And enemies do stagger when you hit them. I better play range since I was taking a lot of senseless hits. There we go. Oh, that sword seems a bit stronger than what we have. I take you. There we go. Shooting. Okay, level 4. Okay. Got a lot of level ups here. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ah ha ha. There we go, just keep on shooting these guys. Because why not? Oh yeah, but you can also get like ore from these little piles of rocks there. Need the ore to make stuff in this game too. And I believe every 5 floors you will fight a boss. If I remember correctly as well. I remember getting pretty far into the game, but I never flat out beat it. Perhaps maybe we'll make beating it one of our things. Also parry. Hello, Minute Goblin. Yep, I'm just gonna Legolas you for a bit. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, this game also did have a sequel too called Labyrinth Legend 2, and I have actually played the game and streamed pretty much the game to completion. Which, that game is currently mobile only. Which I can probably tell you from the graphical department, it's a lot better than this one. I assume if you want to do that trouble, went for that trouble, it's at least good. It was at least good as this one. Oh, yep, I even beta test the game, too. Yep, I was also one of the beta testers for the game. There we go. Alright. Here we go. Alright, now we're on the 5th floor, then I believe after this floor is the boss fight. Here we go. Get bowed to the face. Oh, wow, we actually got ourselves some new equipment. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, small armor. Okay, I will take that. Well, I'm gonna use it then. There we go. Let's see, we also have more rings here too. Increase the intelligence. Also, we have a new spear. And now we have extra range. Well, like everything a spear does. But since we're on the subject of fantasy weapons, folks, what would you say your favorite fantasy weapon is? For me, I always kind of like the giant claymores and such. They always seem like the most coolest weapon because there's no way in hell you can see a normal person wield that stuff. But the sheer ridiculousness of them is what I like about them. I like to go real old-fashioned spears and axes. Oh, yep, definitely. Spears and axes are also a really good choice. Oh, inventory's full. Oh, yep, that's me being the loot goblin that I am. I don't think you technically need to get most of these things, but it's always fun collecting more loot. That kind of lowers my strength out a bit, but my defense and agility goes up, so I'll take those. Oh, and I also like how he immediately gave me a slightly better armor, but kind of screws over my agility, though. Oh yeah, when you also say axes, do you prefer, like, one-handed axes or two-handed axes? I'd love to know. Also, boss fight. Now we're just gonna keep poking you until you die. Also, this epic boss music here, folks. Oh, I actually pierced him. I think once he gets down to half health, he will start freaking the crap out. Oh, wow, he really hates arrows. Okay. I guess we can also call this guy Shrek if he starts hitting the gym. He's Goblin King. Or maybe he's also like one of those goblins from Goblin Slayer. Or they have goblins from like different classes and different sizes too. Oh crap, he's Beyblading, he's Beyblading. Whoa! Whoa, holy crap, okay. Up, Beyblading again. Okay, get a little bit closer. Okay, it's Beyblading. Okay, stay in the corner. Whoa. Oh god. Also, when he Beyblades, he deflects your arrows, too. That's why I can't shoot him while he does that. Does it slam in 4 directions? Wow, I'm surprised that. Go. When I can attack diagonal. Fool. But he can still probably corner me, too. start getting cocky, though. Woo. There we go, there we go. And he's almost down, and he's down. First try, baby. Unlock grassland stage. There we go. Easy peasy. Not taking a hit. Actually, no, we didn't. We take plenty of hits. We just didn't die once. Oh, you just gave me a slightly stronger spear? Okay. Goblin Key, he fucking cherry tapped me. I was trying for an epic fight. This guy went in poking me to death. I know, right? You got poked by arrows as well as freaking spears. Yeah, imagine being such a sore loser that you can't handle being speared to death. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I'll take that. Moving. Wow, 10 minutes? Holy crap. Okay, returning to the village. And of course, as you progress through the dungeons and stuff, new dialogue opens up. You can tell from the text bubbles. Sometimes there are monsters more dangerous than the average ones in a labyrinth known as elites. If you don't feel up to the challenge, you can always run away. Yeah, like, well, that's an option. This country apparently used to be peaceful. It became this way after the queen suddenly lost her mind and placed a curse on the whole kingdom. The caves and plains have become labyrinths that change upon each entry, so a roguelike apparently. And monsters that attack people now appear. And while people can enter the village, no one can leave. It's like some kind of horrible trap. I know, right? Oh. I'm only telling you what I've heard from others. I don't know too much myself. Shiraha used to be a knight of this country. They might know a thing or two. Are you her? No, you're current knight, okay. Ikaduchi. So you got through the cave, huh? Guess you got some skill then. Even so, I highly doubt you're anything close to the skills I've got after all these years. Well, aren't you quite the pessimist? What about you? What? You're still putting all that effort? It's pointless. Yep, we got a downer here. And apparently you can play co-op, and I think the co-op's local, though. Oh yeah, you can also take this boat to Monster Island, where you can probably have like little pets and stuff here. But we're not going to do that. Oh yeah, I think we have enough to get our potion bottles up here. And then we'll go ahead and increase our bag too. Yep, these are like permanent little upgrades to your character here. Or how you progress. Your potions are kind of like the flask in Dark Souls, and of course your bag is pretty much your inventory. Large chest, that's pretty much your storage. Magic potion pretty much permanently increases your NP. Your NP is how you guard and stuff, and use other skills and such. And Mr. Soulstone here pretty much will revive you upon death. Oh, so you reached the grasslands. From here on out, battles will be tougher. If you bring materials dropped by enemies to the blacksmith, they'll enhance your equipment. Only then can you harness the abilities of your equipment. Yeah, pretty neat stuff here. Oh wow, that's a pretty nice looking bow, and helmet also looks pretty good too. Sword, it's a little bit lacking, but that's okay. Oh, what's this? Do you want to open the beastery? Oh, yep, this is the beastery here. This is where you run into every freaking enemy and boss you encounter. Kinda neat stuff here. Alright, moving on. Oh yeah, you can also go back to the cave and grassland if you want to. And of course, as you progress through the game, more dungeons unlock. You know, typical roguelike stuff. Alright, let's begin. Here we go. Oh, oh yeah, a little cactus here. Here we go, nice. Yeah, get poked. I think as long as you keep your distance here. Also, I like how our forest area doesn't look too foresty. Nice try, pal. There we go. And we'll go ahead, kill some more of these goblins here. Also, I kinda like how the goblins here are apparently red instead of green. Let's come in all kinds of safe sizes, huh? Ha ha ha, parried. And go ahead, get poked, get stabbed. Oh, dang, I should have done that properly. Yep, that's the perfect dodge right there. And now we can head to our exit here. There we go. Go ahead and destroy these areas here for some extra coins. Oh, let's go further up. Ooh, chest. Okay. Slimes are a little bit tricky to parry because their tells aren't really as easy as the goblins. I can never parry the slimes. And here we also have a boar here, which, as expected, the boar will pretty much keep attacking you. It's just charging at you. As for why boars would be in a very lake-looking area here is beyond me. But we will not question your game too much. Poked. Or speared, technically. Oops. Ooh, what's that? Ah, okay. Gotta watch your MP a little bit. I'm gonna do what I can to make sure we don't use potions, but No promises, though. Oh! Level up. For a minute, I thought I was gonna get cornered. Because these trees cannot be destroyed. Because the last thing you want to do is get cornered by an object you can't move off of. And moving to a new location. Oh, looks like we have like little arrow pistons here. Okay. Whoa! Ouch! Ha ha ha! Double parry. And yes, that parry does kind of have an AoE, kind of. At least it looked like an AoE. Also, I saw that PayPal notification that I have. There we go, nice. Had a long as fuck day, so need to crash. Glad to catch some stream. Take care. Alright, Geyer, thank you for dropping by. Much appreciated. Look like you really just placed that here just for the sake of placing it here. Oh, looks like I might have to use a potion after all. Okay. Get me, I'm running with a board. Oh, yeah. While I was busy loot goblining, I didn't pay attention to my inventory. Okay. And now we have boomerangs. Insert Zelda here. And even grabs money for you, too. Like an actual boomerang from Zelda. Oh, yeah, sure, we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, we got new plants. Well, it's a good thing I'm fighting ranged. Because this is how you cheese enemies. Poke. Poke. Okay, you don't seem that stronger than what I have, so... Okay. Bye. Goodbye. Oh! Okay, good. Okay. Bye. Goodbye to you too. Oh, that spear is actually stronger than what I have now, okay. Alright then. Time to increase the poking power of the poke stick. aka spear. Ooh, ring. Wind ring. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. So you know what? Wind ring. Here you go. Boomerang these guys to death. Gotta be a little bit careful though, because these can... Oh, careful, careful. Oh, a whip. Oh yeah, I think the whip is gonna be kind of interesting. Yes, you have whips in the game. Okay, whips are pretty much just like an attack that just circles around you. Oh, dagger, okay. Yeah, let's see what dagger does, just for the hell of it. Oh, okay, you just have less range and you poke. Okay. You know what? I think range is a little bit better. There you go. Whipped. Don't want to get too close either, because... Okay. Whip, whip. Whip it. Whip it good. Do. Although, personally, I've never really been a fan of whips in games. Or at least in terms of game mechanics, at least. And I think the only time I did actually enjoy using whip as a weapon would be the Castlevania games. Which, speaking of Castlevania, I still have to get that frickin' collection. Oh, can I leave this guy? No. Okay. I was trying to leave the stage, but the ogre got me. Let's see how much that thing is. Okay, let's go ahead and get the soul stone here. That'll become very important. I don't feel like ending on an L, though. So we're gonna clear this grassland and then end stream. Yep, I know you saw that, Jose. I know. It was hilarious. There we go. Boom. And you're probably wondering, hey, Terence, why didn't you freaking heal? Because I want to go for the whole dungeon without healing. There we go. Because I'm gonna need to heal against the boss. Because the bosses in this game are pretty much massive, massive damage sponges with a side of fast and active patterns. You don't want to overly drag on fight against them. Also, when you see an exit, I recommend you take it immediately. Whoa! Oh, you stupid boar. Okay. Oh, careful. There we go. Dude. Although I am gonna have to probably order dinner soon, too. Or actually cook dinner, too, because... since Mom's gonna be gone for a while, we also need to probably plan dinner expenses. Oh, come on, boar! There we go. Thanks for the health. Okay. Also, I do kind of like how the layout here is definitely changing it, too. I'll give credit for that. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Do. Oh, that's actually a huge improvement over the helmet that I do have. Okay. Rid of you. I will take that large helmet. Oh, I can actually use a potion here. And it won't cost me too much. Okay. Alright, this floor is a somewhat safe zone. Slightly safe. Or safe enough, technically. View. Oh, like I'm just gonna go right for your freaking arrows just because you're giving me a free potion refill? Sorry, pal, but I played your game before. I'm not falling for your traps. Oh, looks like I'm gonna have to anyway, because that's probably where most of the enemies are. Okay, at least the arrow range isn't that high. Okay, good. That's a nice weaving there, too. Now, it would be a really fucking jerk move if they brought back that frickin' ogre again, and then gave him the key. And then I have to practically kill him just to move on. I'm glad the game didn't decide to be that jerkish. Because that would be the biggest jerk move of them all. Okay, there we go. Okay, floor 4. Okay, about to the halfway point. Oh, thanks for not giving the guy the frickin' key, game. Much appreciated. Okay, wow, we got 2 really good pieces of equipment here. Okay, looks like we'll have to... No, don't put a lock on it. Okay, get rid of you. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to buy more of the back spots, too. Oh, that's a little bit weaker than what I have, but... The boots are a huge improvement, at least. Let's go to boots. Agility gets dropped by a bit, but the extra defense is worth it. There we go. There you go. Nice. Oh yeah, the good thing about this game compared to other roguelikes too is that they don't make you start the whole damn game over again too, so if you are new to roguelikes, this game is a pretty good choice for you. At least I think it is. I guess you could probably call it Babies vs. Roguelike too. Here we go. Oh wow, holy crap, that board charged right through that thing. By the way, I'm not playing your game, Mr. Man-Eating Plant. Instead, I'm just gonna spam these boomerangs at you. Because screw you. Also, that sword is stronger than what I currently have, so I will gladly get rid of it. Oh, what are you? I do want to keep at least a ranged weapon, though. Just to add a little bit more variety. Oh, I hope they don't put the freaking gate next to that guy. Oh, they practically did, didn't they? Oh, of course they fucking did. Oh, okay. Yep. He fights like a football player. Okay. Nice little linebacker here for the NFL. But I'm gonna kill him, though. Die. There you go. Take that, you piece of crap. Yeah, it's funny that you talk about the NFL, but you almost never played almost never played a game of football, though. And by football, I mean American football. And his hammer is pretty much stronger than the current strongest weapon we have. Oh, let's go up further. Oh. Doesn't have much range either. And level up. Also gotta love that scream shake right there. Gives a little oomph to the power. But I'm sticking with my sword. I need the extra attack speed. Okay. 2-5. Final area. Hello, boar. How's it going? Nice try, buddy. Yep, that was a perfect dodge right there. Yep. Slash. Yep, really big swords. Oh god, okay. Okay, gotta stay away from the boar a little bit. Now, just to spam the boomerangs. There you go, nice. Okay. Spam you. You. Oh, okay, he's coming. Yeah, the thing that scares me about the boars is that they don't even have that proper, like, dash or charge kind of attack. Their attack is just basically to just run to you. Which is why I try to avoid them, like... Avoid them when they close in. Okay, this is gonna be a little challenging. The frickin' plant has the damn key, and he's right next to some bows. I mean, some arrow pistons. Here's my solution. We snipe the plant. Till it dies. Aren't I clever? Not really. Oh, there's a chest there that I kind of want to get, honestly. Okay. Ow. Okay, nice. Ooh. Okay, that's a fancy looking spear right there. Alright, what do I want to get rid of? Yeah, I kind of want to get rid of the dagger, honestly, because that's kind of useless, but... I also kind of want to hold on to it because... I gotta figure out how much you're gonna sell for. That's usually always the dilemma, though. No? Alright, let's give it a small helmet. And replace you with this spear here. Well, let's explore further. What's the harm? Ow. Spear. Oh, that was perfectly timed. Okay, looks like I can't get that ring. Okay. And now you introduce a pathfinder higher up. Okay. We barely avoided you. There we go. Nice try. Okay, yep, that's a better boomerang, so let's get rid of something here. You. Okay. Okay, about 2,000 gold now. Alright then, let's go take on our boss. Which is Wispy Woods. With her arms. Oh, wow, I had to dodge right into that one. Yeah, despite being a stationary boss, he has a lot of attacks that'll keep you on your toes. But me, I'm too stupid, so, you know. Whoa, careful. Okay. Whoa, holy crap, okay. Okay. Whoa! But I found, like, little loopholes around him. Oh yeah, those are bombs. Now he's dropping wood bombs. Indeed. Oh crap, here we go with this one. Whoa, ouch. Ouch. Wait, am I getting HP back from hitting him? I didn't even notice that. Okay. Wow! Oh, wow, okay. Ouch, okay. Yeah, I have to use a potion. Okay, now he's dropping a lot of those damn things. Oops. I just dodged into that one like a moron. Yep, this is getting intense, chat. Wispy Woods ain't going down for the fight. Oh crap, okay. Whoa. And Wispy Woods is down first try. Nice try, pal. But you're no match for the Terence. Okay. And I think we'll go ahead and get rid of some of you. Oh yeah, folks, there's also a little celebratory dance style that I used to do when I played this game. And that is this. Go Terence, go Terence, go Terence, go Terence. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Not really. Birthday's not coming up till like a good couple months. And that is that, chat. I think now's a good time to go ahead and end the stream right here. We managed to complete Game Builder Garage as well as go through Labyrinth Legend 2 for a bit. So with that said, folks, I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. I'm also gonna pretty much order some dinner as well. So if you enjoyed today's stream, be sure to do all that plugging stuff that I usually do. Which means subscribe to the channel. Once you subscribe, hit the little bell notification to receive all notifications so you won't miss a stream and such. Also check out all my socials in the description below, you know, all that stuff. With all that said, folks, I will see you all next stream. Which will be Fantasy Life, by the way.